Okay, while the chicken is baking, I'm going to share with you the recipe for a rich Arabic dessert called harisseh. It's a semolina cake that doesn't require any wheat or any eggs, so it's perfect for those with allergies to those two foods. Let's start with the yogurt. I start with a rich, creamy, delicious Greek yogurt, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a half a teaspoon of baking soda. And what's going to happen is that these components are going to interact, and it's going to expand the yogurt so that it almost looks like whipping cream. So I'm going to stir that up here very quickly. And you're going to see that it's going to expand very fast. It's already expanding. See that? The consistency is already like that of a whipping cream. Now it's all light and fluffy. While that's expanding, I have here a stick and a half of butter that's been melted and cooled. And to this, I'm going to add semolina flour. Now, semolina flour is corn flour. I always buy organic semolina flour. It doesn't have any GMOs or preservatives. And I'm also going to add to that 3/4 cup of sugar. So let's put sugar. It's a very simple recipe actually, but it's very fancy. So we have our sugar, we have our semolina, and our butter. And we're going to stir that together. It really doesn't require any whisking because there is no egg. It's a very dense, rich cake. I have my yogurt here and I'm going to add it to the corn mixture. The great thing about harisseh is you could really make it your own. You could add coconut to the batter, you could put a layer of ricotta cheese in the middle, you could sprinkle any kind of nut you want on top. In my case, I had some sugared pecans in my cabinet, so I'm going to put that on top. But that's the very end. So right now I'm going to fold in the yogurt and the corn mixture until it's nice and smooth. We serve this dessert for very special occasions. I just served it to my guests on Easter. You could also find this dessert at Middle Eastern weddings. It's very rich, usually not eaten until well after dinner so that you could digest your dinner before indulging in this rich dessert. Here's a little trick I'm going to teach you. In many baked goods, they use butter to line the pan so that the dessert doesn't stick. Well, I'm going to use tahini paste instead. Tahini paste is a sesame seed paste used mostly in hummus, but you could also use them in desserts. So I poured some here into this pan and I spread it around and I'm going to put the harisseh in there. It's going to give a beautiful nutty flavor to the dessert. It is going to be dense, so it helps to press it down with your fingers, almost like a bar cookie dessert. First, I'm going to press it down with the spatula and I'm going to score it into diamond shapes because it's really pretty. And in each diamond, you could place your nut of choice. I'm using pecans. You could use macadamias. You could use pistachio nuts, blanched almonds, whatever you prefer, whatever you have in your pantry at any given moment will be just fine. And like I said, you could put a layer of ricotta cheese in the middle. That's been done. Or you could incorporate coconut into the batter. But I just wanted it in its pure semolina essence this time around, just so that you know what harisseh is all about. Let's score it into diamonds.